Fair warning, before we begin this story, it is a story about love and loss. So there's one thing that you can most always count on the common man for having in common, and that is their first car. And I am no exception to that claim. First cars are notorious for just being either hand-me-downs, junkers. If you have a nice first car, you did not live a proper childhood. But I must say, although my car wasn't nice, it was nice. I had a 2005 Mazda Tribute, and man was it a beauty. Bright orange, sun-kissed orange, leather seats, heated seats, sunroof, dyed at least once a year. You know, the normal list of things you would categorize under nice car. So this car lasted me all through high school and took me to college as well, and it served me well in college. I'd go out on Friday nights with my friends. I'd take it to and from home, which was not a short drive. And most of all, it was just an icon of my personality. Bright, loud, mildly annoying. It was an extension of my being. So you can imagine how I felt when tragedy struck. And it was like any other day. My boy Kenny and I had some errands to run. It was a Saturday. Now, living in a city at a state school, parking is a hot commodity. So on this particularly busy weekend, I had to park my car a few blocks away. But that wasn't going to stop me and Kenny from running our errands. So we walked a couple blocks, no big deal. And we get to the street that the beautiful bright orange Mazda is parked on. And as I walk up, something's a little weird. There's a weird reflection in the windshield of the car. And as I get a little closer, I realize that's not a reflection. It is a giant smashed in crack on the front of my windshield. And I'm not talking one that is created when a pebble hits your car. I'm talking foot through windshield, but not all the way through. No glass was actually busted off of the windshield. Just a giant volleyball size smash. And you know, the Mazda had been through a lot, but nothing like this. So I called the police, and they deal with this all the time, so to be honest, they weren't much help. They gave me the good old file a report, we'll see what we can do. Which meant nothing. So reviving my baby was left in my own hands. So luckily I was blessed enough that one day we sent out for somebody to come and replace the windshield. And this guy shows up, we had great conversation, took about 2 hours, and before I knew it, the Mazda was back on its wheels, baby. It was unstoppable. Not even a stupid college kid could bring it down. No foots through this windshield where it's going to stop the bond between man and gas-powered vehicle. And when I tell you we didn't even skip a beat, me and Kenny were back on our grind in the Mazda. It was a particularly cold winter day, but Mazda's got heated seats. So we're driving down the highway, and I'm feeling good. I can see clear out the brand new fresh windshield, not even a day old. And you know, the Mazda, it's from 2005, so it's not perfect, and we're driving, and we're bouncing around a little bit. The hydraulics aren't great, and we hear a little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo in the engine. And Kenny, fairly new to this experience, was like, is that normal? And I'm like, yeah, come on, it's just speaking to us. The Mazda's old, that's just how it communicates its love. And we arrive at our destination. We go in, we do what we need to do, and we get out. Less than 10 minutes. And as we're walking back, I'm looking at the bright orange baby, and I'm like, man, new windshield, it's looking good. And we get in, ready to continue our journey. So I put the key in the ignition, and I'm turning it. And what do I hear but do 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 do. I try again. Do 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 do. Weird, whatever, I guess. Try one more time. But you know what? This is not unheard of. The Mazda's battery did die a lot. So, do what anybody would do, and I call AAA. And about 20 minutes later, AAA arrives. He hooks up my battery, he gives it a good old jump, and I'm ready to be on my merry way. So I get back in the car, me and Kenny are feeling good, and I put the key in the ignition. One more time. So, AAA guy tries something else. Takes a few parts out, puts a few parts in, you know, gives the car a new life. Feeling good. Get back in. Put the key in the ignition. Hey man, are you sure you fixed this thing? AAA guy's confident. He said he did what he should have. I'm not so confident. So he says, oh, you know what? I got one last thing, and I guarantee this will work. He guarantees it'll work. 20 minutes later, calls us over. He's confident. He's like, the job's done. It's through. You'll be on your way. Okay. I trust him. I mean, he's the professional after all. So I get in the car. At this point, we're screwed. So, after about 2 hours out in the cold, I make the hard decision to tow it away. And it was going to go to a dealership and they were going to look at it. And you know what? Hopefully, it was going to be fixed and we'd be back on our feet. AAA guy said about 3 days. So, about 3 days later, me and Kenny are doing our thing, like clockwork. I get a call. Yeah, hello? Yeah, is this the 2005 Mazda Tribute owner? Yes, this is him. Yeah, well, it's gonna be about $3,500 to $4,000 to fix your car. What? $3,500 to... I heard that part. I heard that part. Well, give me a call back. Let me know what you decide. And let me tell you this about the Mazda. It is worth about $2,000 with a bag of money inside. So it made virtually no sense to dump the money into this thing. So, a few days later, I arrive to the car lot, I take my belongings out, and I make my last goodbye to what would be the most unreliably reliable car I ever had. It was a sad day, but I was able to capture one last picture of me and the old girl. Here it is. And to the Mazda, if you're out there, I love you and I miss you. But to be honest, you're probably in the back of a junkyard in a cube somewhere.
So, this is the scene. AAA. Emergencies. I guess it's AAA. Emergency services. Towing the Mazda. Say goodbye. Sam, say goodbye. 2005 Mazda Tribute. Meeting its grave.